welcome back here to Coyote Racing. So today, you guys already know, gosh, the engine bay, man. This looks so sexy. It does though, it does. Just trying to unwrap right there. So we got this camera looks good. A Allen shaft delete kit. So this is a 2J Racing balance shaft delete kit. You know, Harbor Freight mixed with Snap-on, that can't happen, man. They gotta separate. 2J Racing, this kit is $104, man. Well, it's $95. It was at a discount. Shipping, handling, taxes, they're all in the that. So basically, it's this kit. What happens is that that balance shaft delete kit spins twice as fast as a motor, and they have been known to lock up. So if you're always revving high, if you're at 6,000 RPM, that thing is hitting at 12,000 RPM. Can you imagine that? Yeah, pretty great. So you're gonna need a couple things. I believe it's an E-Torx, which I have, and it needs an O'Reilly curved wrench, a 10 mil. I think it has to be the O'Reilly one. It just has to be because the other ones don't work. I go step by step on the install, and it should gain around 10 horsepower. It's not adding horsepower, but it's a drag loss from a motor. It's hooked up to a chain. We're gonna have to cut that chain, snip it. So let's see if I can snip it with something. And yeah, install and pretty much set to go, and we're going on the dyno. So O'Reilly's brand is a Power Torque. You should be needing the 10 mil. This kit is about $20 to $21. The E-set's from Harbor Freight. It's this Star. I think it's an E14. I'm not too sure. We'll see once we're in the car. And something to take out the oil pan. We got an oil pan right here to drain all the oil, and something to snip it with, like something heavy duty. This is for another video. We're going straight pipe, so stay tuned for that. I've been using my phone to record, so oil is all out. I mean, it looks black. It's only been in there for 800 miles, and it already looks black. So, what was that? 3 quarts? And I've already put a quart in it. And this car takes 4 quarts, whatever though. So now what we do is we unbolt. That looks like a 10 mil. I'll be using my Snap-on. Done. And yeah. Be careful when taking it out. I'm going to put some stuff down because that stuff will leak. There's still oil in a pan. It will leak everywhere on you, and on the floor. So I'm going to put something, pretty much just go over and start removing these are 10 mils, do all of them. There's a couple. And the oil pan is actually surprisingly small, so. All right, I'm showing you guys how to do this with one hand. So loosen it from the front side first and drop her down. See that oil? Put the oil pan and just like that and drain it, all of it. And I'm going to use 2 hands to just finish it off, but that's literally it, so you don't make a mess. And hello, balance shaft, the Allen shaft. So what we're doing, we got to remove this thing first. I can't really, there we go. Remove this thing first. There's a bolt right up here. I think it's a 10 mil, or just find the correct size. That, and then these are the E's right here. 1, 2, 3, 4 on each corner, and that should take the whole thing out. But before doing that, we got to remove the chain. So first we got to remove this, then the tensioner, then cut the chain, and up here. So that's how it ends up gonna go. All right, I fought with that piece, the pickup tube, for like 10 minutes. You got to rock it back and forth, So we cut it off. Now we got to take this piece off. I see the slider up there. Yeah, and there's a 10 mil right up there, but that's after. First, we got to take this off. I think it's a 10 mil, and I think it's a 10 mil with the, with the wrench that should be able to come off. So a little bit tight, but after that, then you do the tensioner and all that extra crap. Just so y'all know, this bolt does hit this, so it's very hard to take this out, but you gotta just wiggle, 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 and try to get it out. I'm gonna see if I can, I can't unbolt the balancer, not yet, because it's still hooked up. Like, it's really, you gotta, the screw it hits here, so I'm gonna have to try to pry it or something. Now, that's what you call a piece of crap design. I'm trying to take it out. It's still hitting the thing. So I can't take it out. I've been prying it. I've been trying my best. Alright, these things, trash them, man. They skip a whole thing. They say do that, and don't read these, man. I'm happy I'm making this video because they want you to do this first, right? But I'm trying to do that with this thing, all this trash. Let me take it out and show you what to do. Alright, so this is what we're doing. Grab your 10 mil, alright? Put this big wrench on your pulley, and then take off this sprocket. You need to hold. Let me see if I can do it like this. Hold this and this. There we go. Came loose now. Now just take off the bolt. Blah 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 blah. Kind of long. If you hit, okay, there we go. And then grab a screwdriver. This one should work. And kind of pry it out. And boom. Now, cut the chain, and then turn the motor, and then the chain will just come right out. And then you can do that part. You asked me why you need the one from Harbor Freight. If this thing's pushed in all the way, see that? It literally barely fits on there, and it barely hits. That's why you need, not the one from Harbor Freight, from O'Reilly's. The Power Torque. So it worked. Now, basically, all I have to do is take this piece off, which is held on by the E-Torques, which is that, and one over there, and this thing should just fall out. There's oil in here, so be careful of that too. One of the things that is kind of weird, we got a 5 and a 7 there. So this is not factory, so I think this has been rebuilt. Obviously still says Japan there, but that's written in a Sharpie, so yeah, it's a little weird, but I don't know. So I put 2 bolts because this is the bottom piece. We're doing a long one, so I put some black gasket maker and line it up with the hole, just like this one, like that one. That's it, so it just dries a little bit. These, no, because we're going to put it with 2 bolts, and then after we're putting it in the other 2. So, as of right here, right, this bottom piece is more towards this way. As you can see, it's more towards the left. This is just like that. Starts at this end, and it's facing downward just like that. And this should be going in probably like that. It's hard to explain, but you gotta think and, Oh, I put some black gasket maker on this. And the only spot that this one would go to would be up here. So, let's put her right up there. And the black gasket maker should hold her, so then just bolt everything up, and that should be pretty much set to go. Alright guys, there it is. Check her out. I got all the black ultra gasket match. I cleaned this one up real good too. Now she just goes on. They're on there loose. Don't tighten them till about 10-20 minutes, and you can tighten them. So you gotta let kind of hook in there. I just strain the old oil. That's not metal, is it? It's just some gasket maker. Alright, so I think that's how it's gonna sit, which I think looks, it's not too far. It's about an inch from the bumper, so this sat lower. So this I'm gonna clamp it with a hanger. I mean, that'll be fine. To that, I'm going to weld that right now. So I'm gonna weld that. It's not too hard. There is a little gap, but I'll try to fill it up. So weld that pipe. I'm gonna take all this crap off, but yeah, you should be pretty much set to go. So, oh, she looks good. Yeah. First time turning it on. I can feel the vibrations a lot more. Holy crap, this thing vibrates like crazy. This thing pops like crazy, but yes, there's a lot more engine vibration. This thing pops like